Hey guys, what's up? It is Anna Louise and I am in for another fish slash animal video featuring my little sidekick Rosie. I feel like now every time I do a fish animal related video, this little girl should be in it as my sidekick helper. Really? She bit me. As my little sidekick helper because she's my right-hand girl who is biting me right now. Okay, anyway though, enough lollygagging. Today's video is about my mystery snail that I got for my 3.5 gallon Betta tank. I was really excited about this because I feel like my betta fish should have a little bit of company in his tank, so he's just not alone, because it makes me feel bad. And mystery snails are super cool and really pretty, I think. And so I went to PetSmart to get one today. I wanted to give my betta fish, which his name is Joey, by the way, from Friends. It's a Friends reference. A little time to get used to his tank, and then I wanted to go ahead and add a snail, which I do plan to get more in the future, but I did bring home just one today. And so I really wanted him to have a friend, and my friend actually had some mystery snails, and that's kind of where I got the inspiration to get mine. They're actually so cool and really neat and active and just really fun to watch. And literally, like, my tank is by my bed, which I'll show you. So my tank is by my bedside. Peep, my cat who likes to stare at it. But anyway, my tank is by my bedside, and I literally just lay at night and watch Joey, and now I can watch my snail, which, by the way, I named her Phoebe, obviously after Friends, because I think Joey and Phoebe go well together, and I love Friends, and I think it's really fun to have like a theme going on for animal names. So the other snails I get will also, I've got fuzz everywhere, also have like Friends references. But literally I love having these fish. If you don't know a little bit, or if you don't know much about bettas, basically they're really cool, smart fish. Like, they literally have little personalities, and I call mine a dog. Joey is a half moon Dumbo betta, and he has a real personality. Like, I will just put my hand down there and pet him. I know that sounds weird, like, why would you pet a fish? But it's actually really fun. Like, I'll put my finger in there and just kind of pet him, and he like literally curls up and just stares at me like, what are you doing? He like acts like I'm an idiot, which most people would probably say I am an idiot for petting a fish. But anyway, and like I like to let him nibble on my finger because I think it feels so cool. But anyway, that's how I am. But I just love animals so much, so I'm a little bit of a freak when it comes to animals. But anyhow, I don't really know where I was going with that, other than they are really cool fish. They have really good personalities. Like, I just feel like they're thinking so many things inside. Always wondering what they're thinking. And they can be taught tricks, by the way, which I want to teach Joey tricks. I want to let him get a little bit more used to his tank, though, because I only have had him for about a week now. So I do want him to get more used to his tank and to his surroundings before I start like teaching him the tricks. But I've seen people teach their bettas to jump out of the water and actually grab food from their hands, and I have also seen them teach the fish how to swim through a hoop, and I really want to do that because who knew that you could teach fish tricks like that? So I want to do that. I think it'll be really fun. But anyway, I feel like this is more of just an informative video overall. But I went to PetSmart today to go pick out a snail. I got a mystery snail, which there are a few different colors. There's like a gold color, a white color, a black color, and a blue. And the blue is almost black, like it's pretty dark. But I went in there and I was trying to see which one spoke to me the most, because I always like to have my animals, like, you know, speak to me. Like, they have to speak to me. We have to have that connection. And you can't really have, like, I feel like a big connection with a snail, but like, you know what I'm saying, like you kind of know. So I chose a gold one, and I got a baby because they do grow big and they do grow fast. I feel like a full grown one is about size of a quarter or a little bit more. I don't know, I'm not good with measurements, but they do grow big, but they grow fast. So I wanted to get a small one so I could watch her grow. And I say her, I don't really know the gender. I do know, of course, that my fish is a boy. I don't know the gender of the snail. I have heard that they can be both genders, so I'm thinking that they could identify as boy or girl, but I just went with Phoebe. So, cause I don't know. But anyway, I chose a gold one, and I chose a small one so I could watch her grow, because I think that's a really fun process. And the really cool thing about their bodies is that they're actually pink. The other ones have like a grayish blackish body, but the gold ones have a pink body. So orange and pink, that's really cool, I think. And it was really fun. So I have some footage of when I brought Phoebe home and and I had to let her acclimate in the water, if I can talk, which basically means that they're getting used to the water, because you never want to put a fish or snail or whatever directly into the water. You want to let them get used to it before you do. So I have footage of that, which I will insert right now. Okay, you guys, so now that you got to see that footage, I really hope you enjoyed that. Like, I was really glad to get that on film for you guys to see. I just let her sit in the water basically, and it was so cute because Joey literally was obsessed with like checking her out. Like, literally he was like, what is this? And he was so excited, I feel like, because he was like really confused and excited. And I wonder what he thinks she is. Whenever she was in the tank getting used to the water, I like bent down to like pet Joey, and as soon as I did, I kid you not, so I've got a filter in my tank, right? And I'm sure you guys just saw in that little like footage that I have. Of course my tank has a filter because you need a filter. He literally swam up to it and jumped into the filter sideways and got stuck. I was like, are you trying to sacrifice yourself? Like, I almost had a heart attack, because I feel like he was like trying to sacrifice himself because he was annoyed that I touched him. I don't know, but he got himself out. He like wiggled his way out, but I was like, you are giving me a heart attack. But anyway, I thought that was really interesting. I'm like, why would you jump into the filter? Like, what the heck? But anyway, I thought that was really interesting, so I hope he doesn't do that again. I don't know how he did. Like, he literally wedged himself in there. But anyway, he actually swam down by Phoebe, and I was really scared that he would like try to mess with her, but he didn't. But he was like trying to lay by her and like just stare at her to figure out what she was. Now, like in this portion of the video, I want to show you two other things I purchased today when I was at PetSmart, and that is number one, the food for Phoebe, which is these, well, it's called Algae Eater, but which of course this is a Pleco, which eats algae, cleans your tank. But these are little algae wafers, and that is what the snails eat. And it says, for clean, clear water, fish produce less ammonia, optimal protein for healthy growth. So basically, let me open the lid here, try to do it with one hand, and this is what they look like. And they just expanded in the water, because of water, so they expanded, but they'll eventually break down. But anyway, that is what Phoebe eats. So if you do get a snail, you will want to get some type of algae wafer to feed them, to keep them healthy, which your beta will probably maybe peck and eat at them too, probably just out of curiosity, because mine does. But you still want to feed them the irregular amount of beta fish food that you would anyway. But the next thing I did was I got a new water conditioner. And this one is by Top Fin. It is a beta water conditioner for beta bowls and aquariums. Helps neutralize ammonia, chloramine, and chlorine, and promotes healthy slime coat. So I haven't had a little bottle before. I've only had big ones before, like in my times of owning fish. So I was trying to read the directions on the back, and it said like 48 drops, and I was like, per gallon. I picked up the water conditioner and the, if I can get it, algae wafers. and that's what I picked up at PetSmart today. So my mystery snail was, I think, $2.39 or $2.99, so they're pretty dang cheap, and they do grow to be big. And then the algae little wafers here were like $3.99, and this was about $4.99. But anyway, Joey and Phoebe are doing good. I can't wait to add more snails. They're so fun to watch. Literally, I just love watching them. They're so calming, and I feel like they really help stress. But yeah, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little sporadic, but I don't know, I just felt like I had so much random information. But anyway, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, which you can do by hitting my face right here, and you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right here. I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video.